Okay, so I am at the Poudre River State Trust Land just off of Highway 287 heading north towards Livermore and Laramie. This spot it's more or less a grassland, but it kind of connects into a montane shrubland into more montane ponderosa pine forests. So in this area, there's a lot of regular old grass. There's not a lot of forbs or legumes or shrubs until you hit part of the foothills. And then there's not a lot of sign and other animal signs other than domestic cattle, since this is grazed during the summer months and the non-hunting months. But if you keep heading in, it turns into more or less of a montane. I know you said not to say the names and the species, but my guess will be sagebrush. And it goes up until some ponderosa juniper forest, and then up and over the hill it turns back into the grassland. And then once you get up and over again, it'll be more or less just a ponderosa pine forest where you can find mule deer, elk, some bighorn sheep, but not the best habitat for them. And then you'll get your domestic cattle with your coyotes, your mountain lions, and your bobcats. So as I was exploring, you can see, like I said earlier, it's more or less just all grasses, and there's really not a lot of forbs or any other woody plants. And I mean, here's a little bit, I think that'd probably be a forb. It's not woody, so it wouldn't be considered the shrub or anything. And as you keep going, the soil looks, it's very brown. There's not a lot of, doesn't look dark brown. It's more or less, see, here's the cow pies that I was told you about. It's more or less, it's a dry soil. And this place does not get a lot of rain. It probably gets 10 to 15 inches per year, and that's really it. I think it gets a lot of snow, but as you can see, it's 70 degrees out. Everything's gone right now, and that's probably all dried up from the wind, even though there's really no wind, but it was about 5 miles an hour when I got up here. But as I kept exploring, the best wildlife sign I have seen so far would be this mule deer leg. All right, after walking for about 10 minutes, I was not able to find any more of the carcass, just the single leg that was left. My guess, it was probably killed around here, but the carcass is probably up towards the hills more. And I walked over towards the cattle, trying not to get too close, trying to see if I could find anything else that looked like it. But other than the leg, I was not able to find anything else from the carcass.